Hello, welcome to Travel with Suri. Hong Kong is the fastest paced place I have ever visited, comparable to New York City or Mexico City with so much to do and so much going on. Visitors often use this destination as a pit stop between countries due to its huge and super modern airport. Hong Kong is a melting pot of Chinese, British, and Indian culture, with the rest of the world sprinkled in for good measure. If you are on a tight schedule, here is a jam packed itinerary for one day in Hong Kong. To travel from Hong Kong International Airport to Hong Kong Station, you have a few transportation options, and the famous one is take the Airport Express train from the airport to Hong Kong Station. The train journey takes about 20 to 25 minutes. The International Finance Center or IFC consists of two skyscrapers, the IFC Mall and the 55-story Four Seasons Hotel Hong Kong. Whether you are in Hong Kong for a day or longer, a visit to Victoria Peak is an absolute must. One of the most popular ways to get to Victoria Peak, other than the Peak Tram of course, is via City Bus Route 15. If you choose to use the bus to go to the peak, it will take at least 40 minutes, so it is quite a slow way to go. On the other hand, it is an interesting route with lots to see, and of course it is extremely cheap, just Hong Kong $10 per person. With a regular and reliable form of transportation now available, the peak quickly became renowned for its spectacular views of the city and the harbour. The bus stops at the Peak Galleria. It is a popular spot with shops, restaurants, and a rooftop garden with panoramic views. The best thing about the Galleria is that it has an observation deck which has a panoramic view across Hong Kong and Victoria Harbour. Unlike the Peak Tower, it is free. So before you consider buying tickets for the tower's sky terrace, come up here first, check it out, and you will almost certainly be more than happy with the view from here. Perching on the peak at 1300 feet above sea level, the Peak Tower is one of the most stylish architectural icons in Hong Kong. Inside the Peak Tower, there is a dazzling array of restaurants, shops, and entertainment venues set against a beautiful backdrop of the city. Peak Tram is a funicular railway that offers views of the harbour and the skyscraper as it takes visitors to the upper level of Hong Kong Island. Getting to the peak or coming down from the peak by the Peak Tram is an unforgettable experience. One of the world's oldest and most famous funicular railways, the tram rises to 1300 feet above sea level. It is so steep that the buildings you pass look like they are leaning a gradient of between 4 and 25 degrees. Whether you are in Hong Kong for a day or longer, a visit to Victoria Peak, or the Peak as it is known by locals, is an absolute must. You will see some of the best views of the city below, across Victoria Harbour and over to Kowloon. One of the best things to do in Hong Kong is to book a hop-on, hop-off sightseeing tour. Get a comprehensive overview of Hong Kong on this hop-on, hop-off sightseeing tour, perfect for first-time visitors or those short on time. Visit Man Mo Temple, Causeway Bay, Victoria Park, and other significant locations to fully appreciate the city's rich culture and history. With the help of a map that is provided, this flexible experience lets you get down at any of the stations along the way and explore the fascinating places at your own pace. Your 24 or 48-hour ticket gives you the freedom to explore different travel options and even enjoy a one-way trip on the Star Ferry. Whether you want to lose yourself in the serene atmosphere of the Man Mo Temple, indulge in the vibrant shopping experience at the renowned Stanley Market, or take in the charm of the fishing village in Aberdeen. On the Hong Kong Island tour, see all of Hong Kong's famous sites. Buses that frequently arrive let you finish the entire loop or explore at your own pace. Causeway-based shopping, central skyline, and nightlife are all nearby. This trip highlights the city's difference between history and modernization, as well as between East and West. Multiple bus routes cover all of Hong Kong's diverse, spread-out attractions. Customize your experience with flexible ticket choices and optional upgrades. Audio commentary in several languages dives deep into Hong Kong's history and culture. And ferry ticket and peak tram admission ticket included in 48-hour ticket for extra value. I only had 24 hours in the city, so this was a great way to see some of the main attractions. The buses have open tops, so you can get great views of the city as you go. The buses also have audio commentary in multiple languages, so you can learn about the history and culture of Hong Kong as you travel. The Man Mo Temple is a picturesque tribute to the god of literature and the god of war. This temple features a lavish traditional interior with dozens of incense spirals overhead. Big bus tours offer sightseeing tours of Hong Kong over 3 different sightseeing routes, taking you to Hong Kong's main attractions, landmarks, and places of interest. The green and white vessels crossing Victoria Harbour are a legend. They are considered a landmark since the 1880s. They are cheap, affordable, and convenient way to cross the harbour. In Hong Kong's fast-paced society, it is a wonder to have such an iconic legend surviving and still operating. The Star Ferry takes you from Hong Kong Island to Tim Sha Tsui. So, what is Tim Sha Tsui known for? This tourist area is packed with tons of people at any time of the day. As one of the busiest neighborhoods in Kowloon, Tim Sha Toi has an abundance of shops, malls, restaurants and bars. Located next to Victoria Harbour, Tim Sha Toi offers some of the best vantage points for Hong Kong's dramatic skyline.
The skyline view எல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நல்லா இருக்கு. க்ளவுடியாக இருக்குது, சன்னியாக இருந்தாலும் இன்னும் நல்லா கிளியராக இருக்கும்.
The most iconic buildings and sceneries of Hong Kong are concentrated in Victoria Harbour, and Tim Sha Toi Promenade is the best place to enjoy the views. You can start from the Star Ferry Pier and see famous landmarks and attractions in town. The Clock Tower, the Hong Kong Cultural Centre, the Hong Kong Space Museum, the Hong Kong Museum of Art and the Avenue of Stars. Northern Road is the main artery across the north and south of Tim Sha Toi and is the most bustling street with crowds of shoppers there all day long. Enjoy the beautiful view of Hong Kong while taking an observation wheel ride. The Hong Kong observation wheel is one of the landmarks of the city. You will have an unforgettable time and take stunning photos out there. The Hong Kong observation wheel is one of the landmarks in central Hong Kong. The 60-meter high Ferry's wheel provide tourists with a good place to enjoy the view of Victoria Harbour. It takes 15 to 20 minutes for the Hong Kong Ferry's wheel to circle around. There is AC in the car which makes it very comfortable regardless of the season. I hope you all liked my video. If you liked it, please share, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and I will meet you all in my next video.